Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Wednesday night, you know what time it is. It's happy hour with Hendrix on the 20th of October. Ooh, where has the year gone? It's October 20th. It's almost Halloween. We got we got 10 weeks left in the year. Wow. Tonight's show. Let's see what happens. And, and before we get into that, like we always do, viewer discretion is advised. Our opinions are ours alone, and we really don't give a damn what you think. And we want you to be 18 or older, but we prefer 20. So yeah, before we get into all that, get a disclaimer so the parents can't be mad at us because they little kid is listening. We give you a disclaimer. It's marked as explicit on all the podcast networks. So hey, it is what it is. Hey, sweetie, how's it doing? Hey, ladies, how y'all doing? Alicia, Shimmy, y'all doing all right? So, tonight's show, let's see what happened. Look, man, there's a lot of crazy shit going on. Um, this whole abortion thing in Texas going back and forth and back and forth. I really don't get it because it's the same people that's pushing to end abortion, but then when it comes to getting a vaccine, motherfuckers, oh no, my body, my choice. And it's funny that these so-called Christians that's out here pushing this only pay attention to certain parts of their Bible because they sure in the hell don't treat the poor like they should. They want to flip and call it, oh no, that's socialism, but you're a Christian. Mm. So it's a lot of BS going on with that in the politics and stuff. And like I said, let's just see what happens because right now in the state of Texas, we have constitutional voting about voting. That's that's the summation of the shit that we voting on right now in Texas. We're voting about voting. And motherfuckers want to say, oh, we need to increase voter security. It wasn't no fucking fraud. It wasn't no voter fraud. And every time they found somebody doing voter fraud, it's only been for one party. But I ain't gonna say no names. But hey, voter fraud, you want to decrease the time people are allowed to vote, which means lines are gonna be longer. However, if you do like I do, and you just early vote, that I voted today, early vote, it's not a line. I slide up in there, I slide up out, take about 15, 20 minutes total. That was it. It took me longer to actually find the polling location, like the booths and all that to set up. It took me longer to find that than it did to actually vote. But it was only like in the state of Texas. I don't know where everybody else is, but like in Texas, there's only like 10 things on the ballot. So it's really not that, really not that very, not extensive at all. But with all this going on, and it's only one side complaining about voter fraud because they acting like a little spoiled bitch because they didn't get their way and they just can't believe that things didn't go their way. But hey, at the end of the day, the votes are gonna come out. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Oh yeah. So Q want me to remind y'all that if you miss the visual version of the podcast is gonna be replaying tonight at midnight. That's well after my bedtime. I won't be up. So if you're watching this a second go around on the rewind, best believe I'm good and sleep. Alicia, what's up, sweetie? Yeah, I know, sweetie. Yeah, it's like that. But yeah, if you're watching this on the second go around, yeah, best believe I'm asleep. Because honestly, I'm having a hard time staying up right now. And guess what? It is 7:35. It's supposed to be happy hour with Hendrix. Now y'all know good and damn well since we cut the music because they was giving us the blues, my show went from like 45, 50 minutes to like 25, 30 minutes. But it's still happy hour with Hendrix. Now, I don't know what to do without my music because the music was like the part of the show, gave me a vibe. But if you listening on the podcast, if you hold up at the end of the show, you hold up at the end of the show, I'm gonna put a little something on for those that's listening to us on the audio version. So yeah, I'm sleepy, Alicia. So what? So for those so Simmy, she been sick. I'm sorry, Shimmy, you been sick. I hope you get to feeling better. For those that's listening on the audio version, y'all check a little something out. I'm gonna see if I can get this new track that came out, right? It's called the group is called Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore. Let me tell you who the group consists of. Snoop Dogg, Too Short, E40, and Ice Cube. Four major heavy hitters from the West Coast. They got this new song out called Big Subwoofer. Big Subwoofer. And the track is crazy because it actually fits the style of all four rappers. Who knew you could do that, right? Who knew you could put Ice Cube, Too Short, E40, and Snoop on one track, not change the beat up, and just let it ride? And everybody got banging verses on it. Every single one of them. So if they actually drop an album, um, I'm gonna be thoroughly looking forward to that because tell you right now, that's all of them are not in my top five, but they're also definitely in my top 10. That's 40% of my top 10 right there. It's crazy, right? Yeah. 40% of my top 10 in one group. Craziness. But if y'all haven't heard it, stay tuned to the end. For those watching the visual, what I'm gonna do is in the comments, I'm gonna put the link so y'all can see the video. And so y'all can see the video and y'all can actually check out the video as well. Because when I tell you, the lyrics on point. Um, you know what? I'm gonna try and do it now. Let's see if I can make this work. And what I'm gonna try and do is while I'm on here live, for those watching us on Facebook, I'm gonna try to put the link in the comments so y'all can listen to it for yourself. And we'll see what happens. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Right? You see how this is working tonight? That's pretty much that's pretty much the consistent of what we doing on the show, right? Let's see what happens. So for those that are watching us on Facebook, oh look at that! Your boy was able to come through, and it's a link. And what I'll do is I'm gonna pin the link so you can check the link out. You listening to us on you watching us on Facebook, and if you listen to us on the podcast, just hold up to the end of the show. I ain't gonna hold you long, and I'm not like one of them country preachers that talk about I ain't gonna be up here too long and be up there for like 4 or 5 hours. I don't get down like that. Look here, you got about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes with your boy Hendrix, and then Gwee's out. So, with that being said, let's see what happens. But before we go any further, I want to remind you of the show lineup. First and third Tuesday nights, you got MTG, Stupid is Real with Q. On Wednesday nights, like tonight, you got Happy Hour with Hendrix. The first and third Thursdays, you got MTG After Dark, and Saturday mornings at 9:30. Q still hadn't fixed that. It's not 9, it's at 9:30. You got MTG Live. Now, I've noticed something. And I hadn't brought this up to Q, but looking at that show lineup, this shit just hit me. Now, outside of Q, I be on this motherfucker a whole lot. Because they got first and third Mondays and first and third Wednesdays, and then Mo just come on Saturday. Now, Q on this motherfucker every time we on, Q is on. So I give my boy credit. But Q, I just thought about something. Maybe I should do second and fourth Wednesdays. Maybe I should do second and fourth Wednesdays to even that shit out. to make it go up and down. But it's probably going to confuse the shit out of everybody. So you know what? I'm going to leave it alone, but hey, let's see what happens. Oh, let's see what happens. I know y'all probably looking at me like, what the hell is Reggie on tonight? It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm having one of those weird moments in my life where I'm giggling and I'm laughing, but honestly, I'm not happy at all. I don't know what this shit is. But, oh, okay. Let me calm down. And let's just see what happens. Because when I tell you, I had no earthly idea. Oh, thank you, Q. Yeah. So while we talk about that, Q getting me on track. We like to thank all of our listeners all around the world. So Ireland, France, there's a couple other places Q put up there, Mexico. Oh yeah, we got listeners in Qatar. That's crazy. So our people in Qatar, hey, we didn't know y'all listened, but hey, we appreciate y'all. Shimmy, yeah, it's one of those things. I'll be all right. I know, Alicia, it'll be all right. However, I will say this. It's one of we're gonna see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Don't get too caught up in nothing. And we just gonna take it one day at a time and chill out. But now let's just see what happens. Now, we're gonna come back. Gonna take a little break because Q done funked up my intro. He got it funky now. So that whole new intro that we got for the show, that's all Q. So we're gonna take a little break. Give me about two minutes, right? It's probably ain't gonna take that long. It's gonna more than likely be like 35, 45 seconds. However, give us a few minutes. We're gonna come back, and then because Q got some more funky stuff for us. So Q, gonna hit him with the funk.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal.
Look, y'all, it's your boy Hendrix. I'm back. Again, I don't know who that is. Q got on that track, but I like that shit. I really like that little beat, whatever that he got for my little intro, making me feel all special and shit. Now, y'all know, was it last week, couple of weeks ago? I got real raw, right, about myself, about my personal life, and all that. Um, I want to further continue that conversation, but just some stuff I've been noticing on Facebook, right? Because I don't post a lot, but I see a lot, and what I noticed is there's some people out here that really, really, really got situations that's just like they first world problems, right? They first world problems. Because all these women out here talking about, I need my man to be at least 6 feet tall. Mm, 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 mm. However, them same women will get mad at a dude if he tell her, "Oh no, you too big," or you weigh too much, or whatever. Like, really, dude? Like, ladies, ladies. I'm gonna need y'all to ease back up off that height requirement because a man's height has nothing to do with how he gonna treat you. It don't. It really doesn't. If height was an attribute for good men, I guess we'd have a lot of non-good men. And I know a lot of ladies to say, "Oh, well, we do have a lot of non-good men." No, 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 no. We have. Thank you, Alicia. We have good men out here. It's just that a lot of them have been shell shocked and are you know, probably just still in their feelings, trying to come out of some shit. I mean, I just keep it 100. That's about as blunt as I can say it. But what I'm gonna say to you ladies is let's focus on the actual attributes that's gonna make you happy, right? And I know I'm talking to the ladies, but fellas, this go for us too. Focus on those attributes that are really gonna make you happy for a lifetime, right? That's what you need to focus on. Like, I know some people had this thing about a woman's skin color. Me, I don't care what a woman's skin color is. You could be, white as that wall behind me or black as my shirt. Anything in between. I really don't care. Well, Shimmy, hey, like I said, you're a tall woman. I get it. I get it. You tall woman. There's tall women out there, and I get it. I get it for y'all. No, it is what it is. But I'm gonna say this though. Let's say you have a dude that's a really good dude, right? He meet all the other qualifications, but on height he fall a little bit short. Did you even take the time to get to know the dude? Did you? Or did you just write him off real quick because of his height? Fellas, same thing goes for you. Don't get caught up on these ladies' bodies that you see on Instagram and TikTok and all this. Some of them women have paid like 100 grand. They paid 100 stacks for their body. And I'm gonna tell you right now, bruh, if you want to be rubbing up against plastic, by all means, go ahead and do your thing. Me personally, I prefer not to be rubbing up on a whole bunch of plastic. I'd rather be rubbing I'd rather be rubbing up against a bunch of cellulite than a bunch of plastic. Just me. I don't know. It is what it is. But you know what's gonna happen? Y'all keep going around dating like this, putting these unrealistic expectations, or you ask for somebody for something that you can't reciprocate. Like, don't go out here asking for a man that can pay all the bills. I mean, that's nice, but if he gonna pay all the bills, is the house gonna be clean? Are the kids gonna be taken care of? Is there gonna be a hot meal waiting on him when he get home? Or you just gonna go around shopping all day? Kind of bullshit is that? Give and take, ebbs and tides, ebbs and flows. You got to be able to reciprocate what you ask for. Because if you don't, keep fucking around. Let's just see. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's just see what happens. You end up holding along because I know I've seen it. There's a lot of females out here that's writing dudes off left and right, right? So what a dude play some video games? Let me ask you this: is he taking care of his business? If he play video games to relax his mind, so what? Who cares? He can handle his business, can do it all, stand on his own, and he just wants you to be a part of it. And that's what you're gonna knock him for? Okay. Flip side, fellas, you got a woman out here doing good and all this, and oh well, she don't look like X, Y, and Z or this Instagram model, so I'm gonna have to let her go. Really, dude? How shallow can you be? And see, women will jump up and down and real quick to defend that one, but won't say anything about the height requirement. Double standards, ladies. Double standards. But again, hey, it's the same. Jimmy say it's the cellulite comment for me. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Everybody is perfectly imperfect. You gotta find somebody that like what you got. You good, you bad, you ugly, you bullshit, all of it. And that's just what it's gonna be. You can't do nothing else about that one. So let's just see what happens. Now, tonight, let me be honest with you, it's probably been, y'all probably thinking, Hendrix, what the hell are you on tonight? You just on some random shit. And it really has been some random shit that's been on my mind. And I just had to put it out there. I don't know if you're going to like it or not, but hey, let's see what happens. Because honestly, y'all have no idea how hard it is to come up with these shows and be original all the time. It's very, very difficult. And with that being said, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. But before we do, just remember it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and let's please continue to share awareness and connections, education, resources, and support for Black men and women that have dealt with breast cancer. No, my mom had it. It's not a fun thing to go through. Very, very, very horrible thing to go through. But let's just take it easy and let's remember everybody. Make sure you take care of the Tata. You know, you needed this laugh. See me, I needed to laugh too. That's why I'm doing this. Let's make sure we continue to take care of the Tatas. Ladies, go get your breast exams on a regular basis, your mammograms. Fellas, on your annuals, you need to start making sure you get checked out, especially if you're over 35. You're over 35. I don't care how frequently you go to the doctor, you need to go at least once a year, minimum once a year. Go to the doctor, get checked out, make sure they do a thorough exam on you, get your physical done, and make sure you do all that so we can actually see the next generation grow and excel and come into the leadership that the leadership roles that they need to be in. With that, y'all, I'm gonna bid you adieu. If you know anything about me and you watching the video version, you've seen me scratch my beard a couple of times. Yeah, that's like my key. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But again, the replay gonna happen tonight at midnight. I'll be good and sleep. So catching it on the second time around. I appreciate you watching it the second go around. If you're listening to us on the podcast, hey, make sure that you subscribe. If you're watching the video version on Facebook, go ahead over to your favorite podcast network, your favorite podcast platform, that is, and check out the show. There'll be a link in the comments. If you're watching the show, there'll be a link in the comments to the actual show on Anchor FM, which is one of our sponsors. And then you can either listen to it on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, wherever you get your podcast, we on that bad boy. So you're doing the visual, we appreciate you. Go ahead and click over and subscribe to the audio. You're on the audio version. Go ahead and check out our YouTube page. Check us out on Facebook. Make sure you like the page. And just a reminder, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, show ideas, whatever the case is, you can hit us up at mastergas@gmail.com, or you can text or call us at 972-904-2398. And again, that's questions, topics, whatever, 972-904-2398, or email us at mastergas@gmail.com. And with that, y'all, I'm going to bid y'all adieu. I wish you the best. Love, peace, and hair grease. I don't need none of them.
Got a different view, 여유롭게 달려오. 내일은 더 빛나지 당연, yeah. 내 삶은 shine like a diamond. 괜히 해서 뭐해 걱정. I got no worries, no. I got no worries, no. I got no worries, no.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?